Hello friends, Dr. Mitnaul for Be Well Academy. So you've encountered it, the frustrated, irritable, cantankerous teen who arrives in your house after a long day of being at school and you having a long day at work, and you're wondering, what are the strategies that I need to know to restore peace and to want to have a relationship with this teenage human that's walking through the door? Well, when you watch this video, you are gonna have the tips and the confidence to start employing the things that are gonna help you to have the relationship that you need. So let's get into it. For those who are new to the channel, I'm a double board certified child and adolescent psychiatrist, and this is the channel where we talk about psychiatry, psychology, and the science of parenting in the age of screens. Now let's get into it. So number one, it's going to be really important to know thyself, right? So if you're watching this video, you're probably already in a pattern of how you receive your kids, how your kids receive you. And so usually there already is a routine of stomping off or being irritable or not being coachable in the moment. And so the first thing is you are the parent and you want your love to be the thing that perseveres through the day. And so it's going to be important that you are at your calmest, best rested state so that you are best able to respond at whatever comes through the door. It turns out that the brain has mirror neurons, and we tend to imitate the things that we see in front of us. And we all have had that experience, whether it be at the work office or whether it be on a team. If someone is lacking the enthusiasm on the team, that can be infectious. Likewise, the person who is energetic and bubbly and really engaged can really heighten the room, right? Or set up a party in the right way. And so you are going to make sure that the music that's coming from you, that your energy level, that your awareness to be able to capture the attention of your child is at its maximum peak. So number one, know yourself. Number two, you're also going to think about how to greet your child, right? And the words that you use to start this ritual of connection, right? So before we lean in with an instruction, did you pick up your book bags? How did that test go? What happened with the boyfriend? Did you remember to turn in that assignment, right? Before we jump into all of the nitty gritty, and we're so good at that, right? Of jumping into the nitty gritty of what did you do right or wrong for the day. I want you to think about a statement that actually forces that positive connection, or at least seeds the positive connection together. Hey, there is my favorite 14-year-old. It's so great to see you. Hey, look, there's my beautiful daughter. Hey, there's my handsome son. Hey, there's that really incredible, hardworking individual that I can't wait to hang out with. Now, all the examples that I've given you are my language for talking to my kids and affirming them. And you might have to do some practice to figure out what feels natural to you in acknowledging your child. But that's going to be an important piece. And we all know this to be important, right? Even when we know, and you might be a parent who's saying, we're always handing out ribbons and, giving kids things that aren't earned. But we do know human psychology, and human psychology works like this. And if someone compliments my shoes, okay, I'm more likely to wear those again because I've gotten positive feedback from it. If someone says, you tied that bow tie perfectly straight, and I really love the colors and patterns and design, okay, maybe I'm more likely to wear it. And so we're catching young individuals who are developing their sense of themselves, that if we can affirm the really great virtues that they already excel in or that they are working on, that can be the first step in us helping to cultivate a really positive connection coming through at the end of school. All right, and number three is physical touch. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, Dr. Mitnaul, I don't think you know teens. And the truth is they all say the same thing, right? When I see them in clinic, I don't want to be touched. I'm not sure they even like hugs anymore. I don't want this, that, or the other. All right. Most of the time, guys, the secret is actually they do crave it. Now, obviously, you're going to have to respect their boundaries as well. But actually, one of the wonderful gestures that we do in affirming another person doesn't just actually come from our mouth. I mean, our mouths can say a lot, but our body often, cements and can say things and really deeper and richer tones than even our words can express. And so what can that look like? Well, that can look like, a fist bump, or it can look like a handshake that you guys make up as part of your love language and way that you encounter one another. Maybe it's a kiss on the forehead, or maybe it is a really big bear hug embrace. Guys, if you do these three things, right? So you're gonna know yourself and make sure that you're at peace, that you're gonna have the words set that are part of your ritual for gathering your child and making sure they're in the great emotional place. And then you're gonna add the piece de resistance, which is the touch that helps to cement, I'm here for you, I love you, and I want to express that with my whole self. When you do these things, guys, you're setting yourself up for restoring that connection that feels so frayed, that feels so difficult. All right, my friends, let me know how these things are working for you. What parts do you need to strengthen in your own lives? And don't forget to check the links in the description where my classes and webinars are going to be offered to help you deepen your connection with your child. Take good care, my friends, and be well.